Hi Cancer, welcome to your daily tarot reading. Thank you for joining me in this reading. I'm going to be using the Light Seers deck and the Lover's Oracle deck in the reading. So remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever you feel does not. So let's find out what messages come through the cards. So the first card we have is the Seven of Wands. With this card, you could be dealing with a fire sign, so Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Next, we have the Lover's card, and with the Lover's card, you could be dealing with a Gemini. And finally, we have the Star card in the reverse. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. So the Five of Swords, you could be dealing with an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so with the Five of Swords showing up in the reverse, with this card showing up in the reverse, this is all about being able to make peace with some situation. So perhaps some kind of event may have happened in the past, or there may have been some kind of source of tension. With this card, this is all about being able to find a way that makes the situation acceptable for yourself and also for the other person in a way that there is some agreement on it. And with this card, this even shows some sense of forgiveness. So this could even be the kind of forgiveness that is aimed towards yourself, from yourself, but it can also be about being able to experience or hear from someone else that they forgive you, or that you can come to a place whereby you could also express some kind of forgiveness for them. So with this card, this is all about coming to a settlement in some kind of a conflict, and with that ability to come to that agreement, there's also a lot more peace that comes out of it. So it's also a very humbling kind of energy that's shown with this card, but it also shows a lot of peace of mind. And with the Seven of Wands showing up in the reverse, with this card showing up in the reverse, this is all about being able to find a balance and being able to keep things together in a situation whereby it feels like perhaps things are falling apart, or it may just feel as though things are on a really shaky kind of a foundation at this time, but working hard to keep things together. So I am getting that perhaps there may be someone that you are perhaps trying to work through this tension with, and with this card, this is all about having feeling as though you have to do that on your own. But with that Five of Swords showing up in the reverse, I'm getting that you don't have to do it on your own. I'm seeing some supportive energy, or the kind of energy that meets you in your efforts and is also able to soften that load for you with being able to keep things together in a situation. So also the Lover's card, this is all about you getting what you desire in a situation. So whatever that looks like for you, this card shows the ability to obtain anything that you desire at this time. So I am getting that perhaps with that Seven of Wands, there may be something that you are trying to keep together. This card shows that with that effort or any of that intention is one that is being met with you being given what you desire out of a situation. So this is also about being understood and also being met at least halfway to the point whereby it is very favorable. It places you in a favorable position as far as you obtaining what you want in a situation. Also with the Lover's card, this also shows some kind of a crossroads. So there is that sense of sacrifice as far as having to let one thing go in order to be able to hone in on what you actually want and what you strongly desire. So you may also have that choice as far as being able to choose what it is that you want. And with the Star card showing up in the reverse, this card showing up in the reverse shows a losing of hope, feeling as though something that you want is never going to come. And there is a sense of longing, but also this sense of doubting that can start to creep up with this card in the reverse. So with this card showing up in the reverse, I'm really getting the message of being able to keep the faith, especially with this card showing up right next to the Lover's card. So anything that you may have really desired to get out of a situation, or anything that you may be working towards, or you are trying to get across with somebody else, this card shows you being able to get what you desire in that situation. And with that Five of Swords, this is very humble energy. So I'm also seeing that this also speaks to your surroundings. I'm seeing that the people around you are also perhaps willing to listen and also willing to contribute towards that desire. And I'm seeing that ability to maintain and hold your footing in a situation that may have felt as though it starts out rocky or on shaky ground with that Seven of Wands. This is all about being able to create a more solid foundation, and I'm seeing you being able to maintain that. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a card from the Lovers Oracle deck. So I'm going to pull out 3 cards, one for you in this reading, and one for the other person, and one for this overall. So this is the card that came out for you, Cancer. It says, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magnetically transform. Okay, so with this card, I'm getting it pertaining to that Five of Swords in the reverse. So with that Five of Swords in the reverse, this is a card that's all about being able to handle conflict in a way that is not so hostile. This is all about being able to even come back from a conflict, in the sense that you may even be expressing some remorse as far as the way that somebody acted in a situation. And this is also about being able to make those kind of situations correct. So this is also about having a very heavy heart as far as wanting to express remorse and wanting to get back onto the same page and being able to be good again. So this is also wanting to come back from any conflict. So there is that desire. This could be the energy of another person you're dealing with. And with this card, I'm getting it is all about perhaps being able to transcend that energy of conflict and that challenging energy in a connection with someone else. And I'm getting that with this ability to have that more humble sit down with someone and being able to hear somebody else out with that Five of Swords, this could be what perhaps even transforms the situation for you for the better. So I'm going to pull out a card for the other person, anyone else involved. So this is the card that came out, and it says transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Okay, so this is speaking to the outcome, and I'm seeing the outcome of any of your efforts and the efforts of somebody else. So it looks like things do work out. It looks like actually perhaps it even surprises you just how much closer it brings you, as opposed to the energy of conflict and tension, which may have felt as though it was dividing you. So let's pull out, I'm going to pull out a card for the overall reading. So this is the card that came out, and it says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Okay, so with this card, it really is about patience, and I'm getting that this may be speaking to that Star card, which is a card that shows somewhat of a losing of hope and feeling as though you're waiting for something that'll never come. So with this card, this is all about something that will be coming towards you in due time. So with this card, this is about maintaining that faith and maintaining that patience. With this card saying that allow nature to take its course, I'm seeing something that comes to you in due time. So it could be meeting you at a time that you are not planning for. It is one that happens in divine timing. With the Lovers card in the center of this reading, this being about what you getting what you want, I'm seeing that which is coming to you is something that is very welcome by you. This is the kind of energy that comes towards you that you want. It's something that actually makes you feel happy to have it. So that is the message I'm getting with these cards, Cancer. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will speak to you in tomorrow's reading. Bye, Cancer.